from the southeast. A man said, 23, producing Nigeria's president or next president, not Igbo right. Anyim Pius. He said it is not Igbo right. The same man is in a meeting that they are supposed to be discussing Odema Ndi Igbo or Odema in the southeast, if there is anything like such thing exists. Now, the same man, Anyim Pius Anyim, a former secretary to the government of the Federation, has disclosed the only instrument the Southeast can use to produce Nigeria's next president in 2023. He said, persuading other regions in the persuading other region is the only instrument the Southeast can use to produce Nigeria's next president. Anyim, however, noted that producing the country president is not the right of the Southeast. It is not the right of the Southeast. While some of the people who gathered with him, some of the people who gathered with the idiot in this gathering, believe that, some of the people that, that gather here believe that, Southeast has some right, according to them. While they are believing that Southeast has right, inside them, somebody is saying that it is not the right of the Southeast. And these are the people who will want to make a decision that will favor the Southeast. That is why they have failed. That is why we have delegitimized them. And the delegitimization will continue with Woto Woto. I want everyone to listen and pay attention. I'm just going to do this very briefly, and I will speak. Now, listen to the idiot.
Of insecurity in the southeast, and the fact that some criminal elements are unleashing mayhem under the cover of agitation for Biafra. We must emphasize that the circumstances that led to Biafra agitation in 1967 is not the same as what is happening today. Therefore, we must endeavor to point out.
First of all, he is not in any position to tell us how we are going to fight for our freedom, because he doesn't believe in freedom. He doesn't believe in freedom. He doesn't believe in Biafra. So he doesn't have any right to tell us about Biafra, to tell us how we are going to fight Biafra. He doesn't have that right. For the fact that he does not believe in the ideology of freedom means that he doesn't have the right to discuss about it. He has the right to discuss what he believes in. And he believes in Nigeria. So he should continue to talk about Nigeria and leave Biafra the hell alone. And I want to make it very clear today. Anyim Pius, from today, run. Continue to run. Because you are one of the killers of the Biafra people. And Biafra will come for you. Cut this video. Anyim Pius, Anyim, from today, Biafra will look for you anywhere you are to stop you from killing us. And let me tell you, we will stop every killers in Biafra land. Anyim Pius, you are in the list. Biafra will come for you. These are the people who are in the helm of affair, dishing out orders, bringing militaries to kill men who fight for freedom and tag them criminals. You listen to him. He said the Biafra struggle is now being spearheaded by criminals, which means he does not even believe in freedom fighting. And for that reason, he is bringing the military to kill those fighting for freedom, target them criminals. So we are going to also kill those who come to kill us. Tell Anyim Pius, Biafra will look for him, except he is not in Biafra land. It is time we take the bull by its horn. Okay? It is called self-defense. Those who come to kill us will first of all kill them. I want everybody to listen. He addressed Biafra freedom fighters as criminals, which means he is bringing the securities, the terrorist securities, to kill those he tagged criminals. He doesn't know what is freedom fighting. He does not believe in freedom fighting, and we are going to teach him a lesson. I want everybody to listen again, because it is from what you say we are going to use to judge you. What I'm saying now is what you are going to use to judge me. If you feel that what I'm saying now in response to the nonsense coming from this man's mouth is wrong, use it and judge me. Well, let us listen from the beginning.
There is clearly a nexus between the current high level of insecurity in the southeast and the fact that some criminal elements are unleashing mayhem under the cover of agitation for Biafra.
Are you listening to that? That is, some criminal elements are unleashing mayhem in the southeast under the guise of Biafra, which means what they are expecting us to do is to continue to keep quiet and allow terrorist military, Boko Haram in the army, to subdue us. And then they are going to be happy. And I'm going to tell you the reason why Anyim Pius is doing what he's doing today. And some of them who you see that gathered there, all of them, we are going to chase them away from Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. If it did not happen, know that it is not a human being that gives birth to me. I said, I came to this Biafra struggle to fight and liberate Biafra. And I am going to do it, including bringing any killer down. It is not time for political correctness. I will give you word to word. Follow with action. The way you are planning to kill Biafrans is the way Biafran will plan to kill you. So you will not kill them. I want everyone to listen to this.
We must emphasize that the circumstances that led to Biafra agitation in 1967 is not the same as what is happening today.
Now, what is the circumstances that led to the Biafra in 1967? Is it not Igbo pogrom? Did you not see Igbo pogrom during the election? Did you not see the killings of Igbos in the north? Did you not see killing of Igbos in the south, in the southwest? Are you not seeing genocide all over Nigeria? What else led to the Biafra War of 1967 that this man is standing here as a Nigerian to address those who believe in the Southeast cause or whatever Igbo cause they are fighting for? And remember, I've just shown you a report that says it is not the right of the Southeast to, have a president. Yet, while he was a PDP member, they signed agreement that they are going to zone the presidency to the Southeast. It was part of the agreement, only for him to come out and say it is not the right of the Southeast. And the same man is in a meeting where you are discussing about Southeast, and you think you are going to fool some people like us. My friend, we have risen up. You don't know what is coming. One after the other. Kills all of you. All of you that are coming and bringing the killers. You are also a killer. And what we are doing is to defend ourselves, defend our women, defend our children, defend every living thing in Biafra land. And for us to do that, you must go down. I want everybody to listen.
Therefore, we must endeavor to point out the difference in the present agitation. Today, we do not have anything that in any way approximates to the situation in 1967.
Did you hear that? Today, when actually the program against Ndi-Igbo, against Biafra, has increased up to 1,000,000%. This man is saying there is nothing like that. He is the same one who, I'm going to play the video. So this is the first video. I'm going to come to the second video. So you will understand the reason why they must all be chased away from Biafra land, including from their family. I want their family members to begin to make up their mind, because this is a fight against 70 million. It is not a fight against Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is just speaking the mind of the people. Anyim Pius, your time is up.
There is absolutely no consensus on the purpose, content, method, and boundaries of today's Biafra agitation.
You don't expect us to fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect us to go to a conventional war? We know what we are doing. You people are morons. You don't have any brain. You don't know how to face Nigeria. You are protecting your interest. You are protecting what Nigeria did for you, which you said. So we are going to fight this liberation ruthlessly, completely different from what you have ever seen in life. And that's what we are doing. You don't expect me to come and fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect me to come and fight like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am neither of these two. I am not Ojukwu. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am Simon Ekpa. Complete different person. And I'm going to
army them boys. I say no be small quantao. And the boys can't show waiting them be. And the convoy took off in Vian. At your margin one and they used to come. I say, why you no stand? Shebi na say una be men. Una come see the boys they run. Why not they collect your margin one? They say the governor say make you save your life first. They say now who fight and run away. And I ain't go live to fight another day. I say, why you no finish the fight? Nah. Shebi una say una moral the waste. But meanwhile, man, no man will pass them. All men know themselves. That one not the one why you know, because if you there for this life, say you know no person will pass you. That one, it means say you yourself you know what you they do. Let's go to another information as CDB. They say leaders in the 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory have mandated for the release of Ohamadike, one of Ndi Igbo. Progress, you can see that progress is going. Let's go to that information in full detail. They say leaders in the 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, have mandated the leadership of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide to reach out to President Bola Tinubu with view to securing the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As it is now, Nnamdi Kanu is the talk of the town because Southeast can never be peaceful without him. They say no peace for the wicked. If the Ndi Obodo decided among themselves, elders, to sell their brother, you can see they have not gotten peace since then. They say no peace for the wicked. I think say all those things na joke, but I don't see as they happen. And of course, they don't the yara barawara. They say they lamented the intracerebral insecurity in the southeast, noting that Pale with the president will engender definitive solution to the issues. Decision was reached at a meeting of select leaders of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Northern Zone held in Abuja within the week. Notable Igbo sons and daughters residents in Abuja attended the meeting, including former Governor Chukwuemeka Ezife, Okwesileze Nwodo, and Chris Ngige. Others were Senator Joy Emode, Ambassador Edi Onoha, Ken Emechebe, and Chief San Obaji. The meeting, which was presided by President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Chief Emmanuel Iwuanyanwu, also fixed 23rd to 24th of November 2023 as new date of the Ohanaeze Northern Convention. A communique released by the National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Dr. Alex Ogbonia, said that the meeting expressed very deep concern over the insecurity in the southeast and over the continued incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The President General was therefore mandated to immediately seek appointment for leadership to meet with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in respect of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Amongst other security issues in the southeast, the members noted with satisfaction that the governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, has offered amnesty to all the unknown gunmen who are hiding in the bush. To this end, Governor Uzodinma has promised to offer full employment to as many youths that denounce nefarious activities in Imo State. It is hoped that since Governor Uzodinma is the chairman of the Southeast Governorship Forum, all the other Southeast governors will key into the amnesty program. Another highlight of the Abuja meeting was that the President General announced the establishment of a committee for reconciliation and peace building in Nigeria, with Dr. Dominic Okechukwu as the chairman, while Dr. Joseph Ibekwe is the secretary. The other members of the committee will be announced later. Also, Iwanyanwu inaugurated Johannesburg Elders Council for Abuja and the northern states of Nigeria, headed by Ezife. Chief Simon Okeke is his deputy, while Professor Charles Mwekako serves as secretary. In addition, the President General called for the harmonization of the officers of the various factions of Ohanaeze Ndigbo in Abuja in order to produce united, peaceful executive body. This one is coming from Ohanaeze Ndigbo. They say they don't do meetings. Say the waiting they do for that meeting. They say they want to make sure see they must release Mazina the kind of from now to December. That time, of course, you know we're in December already. Waiting with the count now, date. But you know, say they talk these things. I say whom no be mem. Because if you talk 'em. To do and you know they easy. So now my own no be for the Ohanaeze and the governors they talk. And another thing, I was observing that note. You can find out that current governors in Southeast did not attend this particular meeting. Even though others attended, but they say this one are for the northern branch. But as they be, they don't talk too much. Because all this talk, Ohanaeze said first, before the Imo State election, that they should be given 40 days. And after the 40 days elapsed, Ohanaeze did not come back to their people and say, okay, this is what we have been able to achieve within these 40 days. This is where we are, and this is what we are supposed to do, and this is what we have done. Ohanaeze has been promising to visit President Tinubu, and they have not reported to the people to tell them, this is what we have come up with. Of course, I thought that the mentality of Ohanaeze Ndigbo is also known as government at the root, whereby the people will be able to speak to themselves at the root of the matter. Ohanaeze Ndigbo has their Obi Ohanaeze Ndigbo, where some of these things are being discussed. Why have they not come openly to tell the people, this is where we are now? So that the people will be able to understand, is it that they want to visit the president and they are writing it, publishing it on the paper? Of course, you know that the president himself does not have time to be reading papers. He has readers who does these things for him. What if the reader who is reading the paper for that day decided to flip over this one? And what if the president does not have the time to even listen to all this news? So I think the best thing is face-to-face approach. If he is approached face-to-face, he will be able to know what he ought to do. And another thing is that the president himself will be thinking that Ohanaeze Ndigbo and Ndigbo Forum are not serious, because these people themselves have not come together. Had it been that there is togetherness, but meanwhile, these people are saying the same thing, this thing, other people are saying the same thing, different thing, people say different thing, and who are they going to take? I think it's high time Ndigbo themselves come together. Togetherness, be fan. That is why the ancestors of Ndigbo gave this proverb. They say na anyokota ma million o megene ogba ofufu. Na iza dinuku na de megene na da gbajiri agbaji. Many people come together and combine their urine. It forms. And you look at this broom, if you tie it together, it will be hard for you to break. But you can pick out one single one and damage it. And that is what the forefathers of Ndigbo told them. Onyaya na nwanne. And of course, you know that Ndigbo has made that mistake, and that is where Miris were making a ban of Pibogolo. There is this saying that if your son or your daughter offends you, when you beat with the right hand, you use the left hand and bring that person close. Let's say that Ahmadike one of Ndigbo has done something wrong of which he did not do. Is that enough for Southeast Governors Forum to proscribe the IPOB as a terrorist organization, the place embargo on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them. That's not enough. Sunday Igboho is there, who has been Oduduwa secessionist agitator. No, but even now as it is, the ECOWAS has granted that the Benin Republic government should pay him 20 million CFA because they violated his human right. He was looking for asylum because the Nigerian secret police was against him. He entered your country, you captured him, jailing. That was against his human right. But meanwhile, I go to wind down the curtain. In case now your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share. But my own is Ojinu Megini, Ojinu Ra, I go to come still meet you for the next edition. Thank you, my people.